boss. Niggas is frontin' the weight, so I'm trying to get to the cause, get to the package, then unwrap it. Just hustle like a bit savage. I want it, I want it.
You already know what it is, the king of the queen of the ring, GS Vague.
That's Bunny the girl, first lady of the streets, Watch the Throne 3, QOT y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Give it up for the ladies! Like that.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to our official sponsors, Hot Skull, Fonto right here. So you already know what it is. But let's get right to the action. Representing Brooklyn, New York. Yeah! Make some noise for Torture.
Let's get it. Coming to the ring, all the way from that West Coast, representing Compton. Give it up for all that.
Back up, bro. Crack City, death certificate. We in the building. West Side, Compton, rest in peace. Cocaine, no good, nigga. Let's go. What's up?
Hold up. I'm gonna flip the coin, you know, it's tradition. Torture wanna go first. We don't gotta flip the coin. Torture wanna go first. Let's get it.
That is Torture versus RX. This shit not adding up. I know y'all trying to put X on, but don't gas her up. And you knew. And you knew. And you knew. I'll take you out. This your death day, the tech spray, and y'all get to see right through her. Once I give X-rays, so let's play. So let's play. You said you the leader of the army, like Joan of Arc. That was cute, but we all knew that bitch died at stake. Remind me of my last meal. Every round you get an 8. I finish plates. I finish plates. It's a difference from being there and up here. This how we elevate. Whatever come up you got now, do right by it. Don't hesitate, my gun active. And that 8R14 a juvenile, them rounds are devastate. We all seen a dove cry. That ain't no secret. I ain't the one to roll on X like a speed stick. You think you suave? We all seen a dove cry. That ain't no secret. I ain't the one to roll on X like a speed stick. You think you suave? Cause you got 3 degrees, bitch? Okay, you intelligent with a different scent. But it don't make no sense how much you stink, bitch. Don't ever come around me. Don't ever come around me with that odor again. It's too late, cause I already went on the deodorant. Go, yo. I gotta put hands on this puta. I've been wigging, no cap. I'll bat, then booyah. I tried to keep the peace. Ask Buddha, we made it on the card with the heavy hitters. Imagine what I'll do to you. She'll get a throwback punch. All the way to Brooklyn. Zab Judah. I don't feel you, Comp X. She'll get the mag. Complex. You remind me of an annoying girlfriend that always wanna pop shit, then run away from the conflict. Gunning for me like TOX. I see this bitch is toxic. I'm on your heels. Inching. I'm on your heels. I'm on your heels. Inching. I can show you how to be exotic. You just another bitch running around. Topless. Think a wet t-shirt contest. She can get explicit. I'm advanced with the nasty clip. Something like a pro with it. She don't want no smoke. Cause in a bar is something they trying to prohibit. The flow different. The flow different. Something you can't carry R, and when I spark, I burst your bubble like a caviar. I'm really in the streets, bitch. I'm really in the streets, bitch. You would never see me press. I got a hit list of bitches I killed in my DMX, but you? But you got a friend friendly pussy and I see you stressed. Cause niggas popping really on you like a BMX. You really think you can fuck with me though? If you throwing bombs, I'm throwing them back. Torpedo, talk spicy. Cause I'll flame this bitch on Cheeto. And next Friday, have my dogs attack you. Yo, Chico! I'm about to take everything away from R. Repo, this spick about to get hit with a hard white. Coquito, but y'all thought I came here to do the salsa. You wanna dance? Well, I ain't here to bachata. I'll rock her. And there you go. Arms out. Extend on X. I'm trying to tango. I keep. Y'all thought I came here to do the salsa. You came to dance? Well, I ain't here to bachata. I'll rock her. And there you go. Arms out. Extend on X. I'm trying to tango. I keep hitting X up. Like I don't want to let that old thing go. I keep hitting X up. Hold it down. I keep hitting X up. Like I don't want to let that old thing go. I keep that thing low. And you know, these punches hit harder than Thanos. So battling me on a...
We on. You got my light, man. I'm dark. They can't see me, man. And just let me know whenever you get it. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I want to hurry up and get her on. Thanks everybody for you said what? I didn't give you the whole number, right? Nah, you didn't give me no number. Thanks everybody tuning in to the Queens of Battle Rap show. We had to cut that short. I'm about to get RX on like now. Just bear with me to give her this code. I got it. All right, so she should be on shortly. After her, we'll transition into Lady J. After Lady J, we'll transition into Yoshi, and that'll close it out. Okay, let me give it to him one more time. So then we're gonna start with RX. After RX, we're gonna transition into Lady J, and then after Lady J, we're gonna transition into Yoshi. You think they got it now? Should I do it again?
No, you got it. All right. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Oh yeah. Damn, she is prompt, yo. She needs to teach an etiquette class. She's the most on-time person I think I've ever met.
Shit, tell her hold on.
He said, hold on. He's about to get you in. MBW Doughboy said, tell Uncle Ra we said what's up. 15 minutes of fame.
What up?
I don't know if I can hear her.
You should be.
Oh yeah. I don't think I hear her.
She can't hear you either, I guess.
She can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Give me a 5 if you can hear me, and give me a 0 if you can't hear me. I'm talking to the computer screen.
You should be good. Let me see.
Okay.
Got you. Oh yeah.
Okay, we good. Hi, NOMAD. Hi, Uncle Rob.
What is going on?
Oh my God, a whole lot.
A whole lot. First, as always, thank you first and foremost for making this happen. I know you wanted to be here in person. Shit happens.
I'm sorry I couldn't come up over there. I would have if I could have. Trust me.
Tomorrow's another day. We'll definitely make it happen.
Yes, after the battle, I'm in the studio. You already know.
That's what I'm talking about. What's that called? You recently had a battle on Blacksmith Battle League.
I did. I did.
How was that?
It was actually dope. Like the whole event was so dope. Like the majority of the card was the men versus the women.
Mm-hmm.
So we had like Taylor J. She's from the area.
That's so
Miss
finesse.
Lisa was on a card. That's so finesse. Tokyo Judy, Niagara Falls. It was a lot of ladies representing on this card, so that was fun.
Mm. Somebody said for me to move the window. That was fun. How were you looking? You was it a 1-rounder, 3-rounder?
I had a 1-rounder.
Gotcha.
Most of the battles was 1 round. That
Alright.
yeah.
All right, nothing wrong with that. How do you feel you did?
I did real good. I wasn't even like super nervous like I usually be. It was just like I was like little jitters a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But then once it was like, okay, now it's your turn, go ahead. It was like, okay, let's do this shit.
Gotcha.
So I went first because he's from the area, so I wanted him to like close it out.
Okay.
It was a big battle for him, so I went first, I let him close it out, and it was battle of the night. Like it was good on both sides. Like he really came with some shit. Like most of the dudes that whole night, they just had all jokes for the females. That's all they came with. They didn't have no bars, but
Okay.
it was bars. So
Gotcha.
I was super excited about that.
Dope. So you called me. We spoke a little bit a few weeks ago, and you told me that you had this epic matchup coming up, and you would not reveal who. And this person never crossed my mind. Never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
How the fuck did this happen where you and my verse are battling on KOTD?
Well, this matchup is, I don't want to say it's long overdue, but we were supposed to battle previously. So, the stars aligned. And now here we are, RX versus my verse, November 23rd. Can get it die, get that pay-per-view. That's where we at with it. Yeah.
What up, shorty? Can you hear me?
Hi, Uncle Ra. Yes, I can hear you.
You good? So you said it was supposed to happen. Give us the history on that.
Well, I believe it was the Massacre card. That was like one of the names that, what I'm saying, they were trying to get to happen for that, but I guess she had previous engagement, so it couldn't go down. So they were just like, okay, we'll try again the next card. So next card, here we are.
Ah, okay.
How do you feel? How did you feel when you got this? That was my question. The matchup for my verse.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How did you feel when you got the call or the matchup, or the information that it was going to be my verse?
Well, it was relieving because there were like other names that they really wanted for me. Mm-hmm. And they were cool names. One in particular I was super excited for. But I think it was like, okay, we gotta like working with females and battle rap. I never knew this, but it's hard to get a matchup on like certain leagues. Like I don't know, maybe like some females don't want to like be on. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Right. But it was supposed to be. It was like right when it was finna get locked in with this other girl. I don't want to say the name.
That bitch.
They were like, okay, like we have to just lock in this battle right here. We can't get nothing else. We called up this girl, we hit up that girl, this person right here not responding, that person right there wants, $12,000, like crazy shit. And then like right when
damn, yo, let me know who wanted the 12. who is 12?
No, I'm exaggerating with the number, but I mean it's damn near.
Okay.
It's damn near. So
that's top tier dude money.
Oh
shit.
yeah, it's like females was asking for like, oh, can get a dot? Oh, y'all got money, huh? Yeah, let me get that 12,000. Yeah, like right when they were finna lock that shit in, they was just like, my verse just came through. What's up? And I was like, word? Like, okay, like let's see what's up then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see where that goes. And next thing you know, I get contacted, that is locked in, and that's when I just immediately started writing, like that same day.
That was one of the questions that I wanted to ask too. How are you preparing for this?
Okay, so this is a little bit different than normal. I think I'm like psyching myself out though, because it's like it's just a battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a battle. But to me, it's like a battle. Like, it's not just a battle. Like, I can't prepare for this like I prepare for another battle. So the preparation is like my content has to match what what I know she's gonna bring. She always comes with content. She always comes with like, you know what I'm saying, like dope, like multi rhyme pattern stuff like that. She comes with like the glitz and the glamour of everything. She's not like a punchline rapper. She's not a punchline rapper. I'm a punchline, not her. So I can't just do the whole punch thing with her. I have to like do something different. But I like it though, because at the King of the Die crowd, I don't know if you remember this or not, Nomad, but the last time I was in the studio, somebody did ask something about like what female would I battle that's gonna like put me on top or something. I forgot what the question was, but I said that the top pins I said it was a build up in my opinion, and that the top pins in my opinion is 40 bars of my verse. So I have to like my pin has to. I said on our battle would be best on King of the Dot because I can be myself and I can be smart, and that the crowd is not gonna demonize me for it. They're not gonna boo me for it. They're gonna actually catch that shit and appreciate it. So I feel like our material and our content will be appreciated and liked on King of the Dot's platform. So, you know, kind of manifested things into reality. So that's dope.
Gotcha. Just want to address somebody. What's it to you? You can definitely ask a question. That's one of the benefits of doing this. Ask your questions and I'll ask RX. So I noticed that, you know what I'm saying, you are now battling with KOTD. Second battle for you with KOTD, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you've been getting some, you know, big names over there with KOTD. You got Bonnie and then you got my verse. It's like, I'm not going to say who's next, but you know, I'm assuming that KOTD is treating you well.
Yes.
Gotcha.
12,000.
I'm so right. You're so funny.
So one thing, you know, and it's so funny that we played that battle with you and Torture earlier as soon as the show started, and one of the things that I've stated was, I kind of feel that, or I felt that you were a girl, you made your debut on the East Coast, I'll say, versus Torture, which was a fire card. And I think for a lot of people who don't know you or haven't watched your material, that they probably thought that you were going to be one of those girls that was going to be here and then be like a one-hit wonder. We weren't going to see her anymore or whatever. And I like the fact that you're actually reversing that for, you know what I'm saying, those naysayers, and you're kind of doing your thing this year, you know what I'm saying, as far as 2019. Like you've had, you know, you had that, you know what I'm saying, you had New Orleans, you now have this, you know what I'm saying. Why do you think you've had such a good year?
Honestly, shit, this right here is probably just what happens after you have so many, I'm not going to say bad years, but there's been so many battles that I could have had or should have had that just never happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's whoever fought it, no matter who fought it was so many battles that I was lined up for, or battles that, you know, I was told I would get or whatever, and none of those ever happened. So when I did get the call, when I did get the opportunity, like, for example, for Torture, that battle, I mean, I'm not going to say that it wasn't supposed to be on that card, but that wasn't one of the battles that, you know what I'm saying? Like, was like, okay, like, people kind of felt like, oh, why are they on this card? Like,
right, definitely.
We got 40, we got Hustle, we got Sorry. What are these two new girls doing on this card?
Right.
And it's like, I could have just took that and been like, oh, okay, let me just show up with some mediocre shit. I was like, what the fuck? I'm finna come and have battle with a night on y'all bitches. Like, fuck out of here. Like, all the times that I was counted out, all the times that I didn't get to battle because some bitch don't want to show up or whatever, like, I'm showing up and I'm showing the fuck out. So that right there kind of like, you know, made my name more known. Gotcha. And then the Bonnie battle came along. And I mean, it was the same thing. I just showed up and I showed out and I made sure I did amazing. And, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what kind of escalated me into the My Verse battle, was the showing versus Bonnie. So
Gotcha.
You know, I'm just ready for whoever, whatever. I don't care. I'm going up in there and I'm fight. Period.
Hey, let's not forget.
the bomb ass picture.
This
too.
who I'm going for. This who I'm going for. This who I'm rooting for.
Let's not forget the 2 times that you were physically here, and the other Skyping that you did. Those helped to boost your career.
That's right, Uncle Rod. I couldn't do it without you, Uncle Rod.
No, I
And all those other
always
interviews that you did.
I always bring that up because that's why you're in the position you're in now. It's because of your work ethic. You knew that interviews were important also to promote your brand, not just the battles. So you really understand how this thing works. In order to be seen, you have to be seen. And the longer that you're not being seen, then people just start not giving a fuck about you.
Right,
So-
right, exactly. And we don't want that to happen. That's
No,
not
I got to step out 1 minute. I'll be
Go ahead.
right back.
Wise words. So it's not just about going on Facebook Live. It's taking advantage of these
Facebook.
opportunities.
right, exactly.
So in regards to, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not a battler. But for all you battlers, do you go back and watch, you know what I'm saying, like battles that you've done to just kind of, you know, see where you've messed up at, where you can improve? Or do you just kind of be like, I'm not going back? You go back and watch your
Yeah, all the time.
Gotcha.
Whenever I prepare for a battle, I have to go back and look at my old work so I know what to improve on and what to keep and what to not do and what to do. Like, you have to look at the game tapes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know. I mean, to me, that's kind of like a blueprint in a way. It's like my opponent gonna watch it. I need to watch this also. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'm gonna go back and watch my opponent's battles. I mean, I've already seen all my verse battles, but I have to go back again because it's like, maybe I missed something last time. Maybe something will, you know what I'm saying, resonate with me this time that didn't last time, or whatever the case is. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to study the game tapes. You have to.
Gotcha. A question for you, from What's It To You. Do you think women should start dunking on each other like Suge, Geechee, etc. does? In a battle, I think it's funny, or it'll be funny.
I mean, I'm not about to do that. I don't know what nobody else about to be doing. I'm not doing that.
Gotcha. Tay _NC_919. He may not pronounce his whole name, but he says after this battle, RFX got to be top tier. How do you feel about that?
I'm already God tier, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying, and I feel you, and I agree. But in my mind, to me, when I look in the mirror, I don't look at myself as no Ricky. I look at myself as God tier. I see myself as that, and pretty soon everybody else will see me as that as well.
Gotcha. Anthony Carrillo says her problem was delivery. Watched the game tape, then went and fixed it. I guess he felt like it.
And performance, yeah. What's up with you, Styles? Yeah, delivery and performance. Those were the 2 things that I was critiqued very heavily on for a very long time. And I mean, to me, it's still a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? It's still a work in progress. My verse will be my 10th battle. So I feel like by this time, it's like, okay, like we got to come 100% with everything. So that's what I'm preparing to do, is to bring 100% of everything.
Gotcha.
Period. It's bigger than just a win or a loss for me. Like, this is way bigger than that. Way bigger. Now explain it after the battle.
Yeah. You know what's funny
when
about
I come
this?
into the studio.
People, you know, my verse has been away. I think she hasn't battled in about a good 5 years or so. You know what I'm saying? And people kind of feel that.
Yeah, like she ain't battled in like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, like 3 or 4? Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like her last battle was like Bonnie, right? In like 2015. So that would be like 3, 4.
Yeah. And it's funny because I've seen predictions or people are saying like who's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I haven't seen anybody say, and I've seen this happen to people in the past. You know, case example, Misfit. You know, coming back versus Farrah. Oh, she might have ring rust. I don't think she's got it. She hasn't done it in a while. I haven't seen anybody say that in regards to my verse. And I don't know if Misfit sort of, you know, took that away from people, like, you know what I'm saying, don't sleep on me because I've been away, you know, I don't know what it is, but I haven't seen that with my verse.
Yeah, I feel like my verse and Misfit are kind of looked at differently among the battle rap community. Like Misfit is, you know what I'm saying, like her sexual preference, I feel like that, not that it works against her, but people are gonna critique her heavier than they're gonna critique my verse, because my verse is sexy. She's, you know what I'm saying, she's on Instagram looking good all the time. She has freestyle, whatever. Like, you know, people, it's just like, it's all about perception. And that kind of sucks, because when I heard that Misfit was coming back, I was like, Misfit finna 30 a bitch. Like, oh my God, I was going crazy. But I was so surprised to see everybody saying that Farrah was gonna 3-0 Misfit. I was like almost offended. Like, are you serious? Y'all really think this? What? I was completely shocked. But you see what she came back and you see what she did. So
he's laughing at me because I'm holding a picture up. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna say this, and then I want you to. I'm showing who I'm rooting for. You know, but the reason why I say this is sometimes I feel like when I've done this in the past or I've made predictions, shit has not worked in my favor. So I want you, no pressure, to let it be known that I'm not a jinx, that, you know, I'm not a black cat, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, let the powers be. I want you to bring this home. I want you to bring this home for the West.
I don't let like predictions and people. I don't let that stuff get to my head. Like, I don't really. I honestly tune out of everything. Like, I haven't been on social media at all. Like, I go on there maybe like once a day just to like see like the general consensus, what people talking about. People message me all the time. I make an effort to message people back, but I don't be on there like talking and chatting and seeing what people think. I know King of the Dot had made like a poll. Last time I checked it, I think it was like 50-50. It was like 50-50. And then I went back on there like the next day, or like later on that night or something. It was like 53 in my favor and like 47 in her favor or something like that. So it's like, do I really care what people think with that, like before the battle even happens? Like, no, I don't care what people think. I know like Vada, I'm cool with Vada. Vada's a cool dude. He did a blog, and you know, I had a chat with him afterwards, because he did say some stuff. Like, I forgot exactly what the wording was, but it was kind of like, what has RX done to get this battle type thing. What? So, you know what I'm saying? We had to exchange a few words and we came to an understanding. But I mean, I told him, like, I don't care what people feel. I don't care what people think, like, before a battle. I only care what people got to say after the battle is over. And even then, it's like, I feel like I won all my battles. Like, I'm 9-0 right now.
All right.
You think I'm gonna let my verse come and take that away from me? No. You think I'm gonna let somebody else come in? No.
Well, let me say this. For anybody, the question is, and this is no disrespect, I want to make sure it's clear. I'll explain a little bit more in a minute, but we have to actually be asking, what did my verse do to get this? Because my verse, and don't get me wrong, I love my verse.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know I love you too.
Right.
You know, nobody loves you like I do. But and it's no disrespect to her. It's just, we're not taking nothing away from my verse is dope.
Never.
Her versus Bonnie was crazy. I was there. You know, so, but the thing is that you've been working. And like I said, you've been over here twice. You on the Skype now. You're out here working battle rap. My verse, and I take my hat off to her, she working the shit out of that music. You know what I mean? And her her brand. Yeah. So we definitely want to give her that. Won't take that away from her. But as far as battle rap goes, you've been active and you've been in the public's eye, you know, doing this battle rap shit. So you deserve to battle anybody they put you in front of. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. Nobody cares about my opinion, but that is my opinion. You know what I mean? No matter what, you deserve it. You out here work. You just battled Bonnie.
Yeah.
Right. That's how I look at it.
Showing versus Bonnie.
And you know what, Uncle Rod? I'm a very humble person. I could never just be like, oh, what is my version about me? Like, I can't, I wouldn't even bring myself to even feel that way, to be honest with you, because I don't look at things that way. But when you look at her resume, I mean, look at who she's battled. Like, she hasn't, I mean, other than Bonnie, what other top names has she ever battled? That's why when people are like, I mean, people do feel like, oh, my verse is gonna 30 you, she gonna kill you, whatever. That's one of the first things that people was telling me. But it's like, who has she like straight up killed? Duchess? Other than Duchess, who else? Like, and that was in her back. I mean, not to take nothing away from my verse, that was a good battle. But I mean, don't like, I don't know. I just feel like people kind of like gas certain stuff up sometimes. And in my honest opinion, it's like shit. Like, I'm the one that's out here grinding in battle rap. Like, where has my verse been?
And that's why I say no shade to
back
her.
along. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to say too much. I'm gonna talk about that in the battle. But y'all got some things to say. But other than all that right there, it's like, okay, yeah, she's my verse, but she doesn't have no battles that's a million views. Like, her battle with Bonnie is her highest view battle. It's like at the 300,000s. And I mean, I battled Bonnie and I have like almost half of that in like a fraction of the time. So like, what? I don't understand people's logic sometimes. That's why I say they just see how pretty she is and they just want to pull the whole, oh yeah, my verse is top tier. My verse is top tier. And it's like, well, what has she done to be top tier? I mean, when it comes to like battles, like, I mean, she has a very eclectic pen. I respect that. I like that about her. But I mean, like, what has she done to be top tier? I mean, we just calling everybody top tier because they look good. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the rules or stipulations for people feel or whatever it is. But I mean, nevertheless, I have nothing but respect for her, and I'm looking forward to the battle. I think it's going to be a great battle on both sides. Definitely. But for people to tell me like, "Oh, what have you done to get my verse?" Like, what?
I am going to say one more thing. 100%. You know, I want to make sure it's understood that I'm not taking nothing away from my verse.
No, not at all.
By saying what I said, I don't want people to twist shit up and make it sound like anything other than the fact that you've been active, she hasn't. Right. Now, on that same note, because she hasn't been active, I can almost guarantee you're going to be in for a fight.
Of course. I'm prepared for that. Yeah. Okay. I'm not coming to play. This ain't no walk in the park. I know what I'm up against. Right. I know exactly what I'm not just up against her. I'm up against all her fans and followers and yada, yada, yada. Like, I take all that into consideration. I take all that into account. And you know what I'm saying? The higher the stakes, the harder the fight. So I'm ready. Like, I'm ready.
This is definitely, when I saw this matchup, you know, like, somebody actually put me on. I think Seven Mitchell was the one that actually broke the news to me. He sent me a message. Shout out to Seven Mitchell. Always. And I was like, oh, that's who it was. And I hit you up like, yo, now I know who it is, of course. But this right here is a monumental fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have, you know, like, you're known as being one of the, what's the term? Not vixens, not sex pots. You know, one of the
prettiest
but there's another word I'm looking for, but you can say that. There's another word I'm looking for. Sex symbols. one of the sex symbols of battle rap, and my verses as well. And you both have like the, you know, Latina thing working as well. This is like an epic fucking, a nice mirror matchup. You know what I'm saying? What can we expect from you in this battle?
Expect the unexpected. I can't give away too much of what I'm
please don't.
Not publicly, no.
Oh, there we go.
But I'm not coming to play. That's what y'all need to know. I'm not coming to lollygag. I'm not coming to look like a fucking Christmas ornament. Like, no. I'm coming to fucking battle. That's exactly what I'm coming to do. And I mean, if you've seen any of my battles, like, this will be like I'm up in the milligram on this. Like, our ex got a higher dosage for this shit. Like, y'all don't even, man, I don't even say too much right now.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. What's the date again?
This is going to be on November 23rd, which is a Saturday, Oakland, California. There will be a pay-per-view available. Make sure you cop that. There will be a lot of good battles on that card as well.
You got any predictions on that card?
Okay, so I know B Dot is battling Oops. I got B Dot.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
You got B Dot just like that because you biased?
B Dot is coming. B Dot has returned to battle rap. Like, I was so excited. I was so, like, once I saw that, I was like, bro, I gotta be on this card. Oh my god, it's B Dot. That's like B Dot is like one of my favorites. Like I called him up and I was just like, oh my God, it's such an honor to be on the same card as you. And he's just like, what? Like, thank you, but like we know each other, nigga. Like, chill out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nah, B Dot, like you are a dog. Like, come on. Like, oh my God, B Dot is so dope to me. And then I know Danny is on that same card on that same day, battling Passwords. I feel like Passwords is a good rapper, but Danny is a great battler. So it's gonna be good nevertheless. But I got Danny taking that one. I know Active is battling Bricks Belvedere. I gotta go with my boy Active, you know what I'm saying? That's the squad. Diz is battling SoulCon. I think that's gonna be legendary.
Crazy.
So that's gonna be legendary. Who else is on this card? Oh my God. Real Deal and Chiller battling for like the third time.
Right, for the chain.
Dios mío. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. Sharon is battling Roan, I think. I got Sharon.
Damn, that card is crazy.
Yeah, it's like so many matchups. I can't even think of all of them right now. Like, it's so many crazy matchups. Oh, my boy Saint is on a card. How can I forget about Saint? Saint is battling B Magic. Saint is fucking dope. If y'all don't know who Saint is, y'all better go and find out. Go watch his battle versus Gray Fox on the last Town Business. Like, no, Saint is about to wash B Magic. I don't care what B Magic come with. Saint is about to get it the fuck in. Like, this, my dog Saint, he's too good, man. He's gonna kill that shit for real. He's just like me. He's gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for him.
Right. The what was the other question I had? I just lost it. It's not even on the paper. I had it in my fucking head. It's a damn shame. What's next from you? 2019 was a good year for you. You've had, you know what I'm saying, a few names. There are other names out there that you can still get in the ring with. But, you know, what's next for you as far as 2019 if you can kind of see into the future?
Well, I just have the Myverse battle for this year. I don't want to battle more than 4 times a year. That's just like my limit. Like I have, you know, life. I got a job. I don't get a job. I have a fucking career. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I have like other things going on outside of battle rap. But I just wanted this. I want this battle to set up my 2020. And I'm trying to just battle the top names after Myverse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these other, you know what I'm saying? As Ace, I mean, we'll call them PG with cheese ass bitches. Like, I'm not fucking with none of these bitches. On God, like, I need top competition. I need like top names on top stages. I need top pay. And if you don't have all that for me, when you hit my line, don't hit my line at all. Period. Gotcha. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to battle like the top competition out there, the top names. Like after Myverse, that's what I'm doing. That's what my 2020 gonna be looking like. So even if I only battle like, you know what I'm saying, like twice or whatever next year, that's fine with me. Like I'm just not about to really deal with, you know what I'm saying, like the bullshit of battle rap. Like I'm not dealing with it. Not in 2020. I got other things going.
As long as you keep going the way you've been going, some top tier or whatever you want to call the tiers, they gotta see you.
They all gotta see me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
These bitches outside. I'm at everybody's neck. Period. They gonna get tired of my ass. They gonna be like, all right, fuck it. Let me try to kill this bitch.
That's all right. You got it. You understand how this thing works.
Completely.
Yes.
I know that you had to, you know what I'm saying, you got a few things to take care of. So, you know what I'm saying, you got some business to handle.
Yeah, I got like 5 to 10 minutes if people got questions or whatever.
Yeah, let me see. There was a few. RC says, he gave you some props too. I'm going to go back to his prop comment, but he says, who the top names you want, RX?
I think I mentioned him last time. 40 Bars, E-Heart, Jazz Official. Those are just a few that I could think of off like the top of my head.
Gotcha.
And you're at a level right now. Yo, I'm a biased ass motherfucker, not all the time. But right now I love you so much. You know, I love your personality and I love the battle rapper in you too. So, you know, I want to see you against all of them.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah.
I would like to. I feel like those are like the top names, the top competition, the top pins. I feel like Misfit would be another one. I really like Misfit. Yeah, I would love that. yeah, it's just about what stage and you know what I'm saying? About just setting this shit up. I'll be
And
ready.
the bag. Don't forget the
Oh, we
bag.
can't forget about that. We can't never forget about that. That's Mando. That's Mando.
Right now, right now, last battle of your career. Who do you have to battle
I honestly feel like it's E Heart. I
right
just feel like
now?
her pen. E
Okay.
Heart.
Okay.
Yep. I feel like she has like one of the better pens just in all of battle rap. Period. Across the board. Men, women, don't matter. She's cold as fuck. So it's like, yeah, I gotta see you.
Would that be a KOTD as well, or?
I mean, whoever sets it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's like politics, there's people blocking certain shit from happening, all this stupid shit that goes on. Fucking. That's why I'm just like, do I really want to deal with this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I really want to deal with this? But I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. We'll see where the road takes me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see what happens in 2020. We'll see who come outside. We'll see who ducking the smoke. You feel me? Because I'm definitely at everybody's fucking neck. You better believe that.
Top 3 male battle rappers not from the West Coast. Ha ha ha.
Okay, Hollow the Don. Hollow is my
Okay.
favorite battler. I love Hollow. Loaded Lux. And Ace Amin.
Whoa.
Wow. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I'll even add Don Marino in there.
Ah, shout out to Don. Had a
Yep.
fucking great showing out there versus your guy, Geechee. That battle was
Yeah, I heard
fire.
that battle was crazy. I have to see that. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait for that shit to drop.
And he only had 2 Mexican bars.
Only 2? I wanted like 10 of them things.
Nah, he was talking some shit. Don is my guy. Shout
I
out
love
Don Marino.
Yeah.
There it is. RC says, shout out to RX for being a dope talent with crazy work ethic and not reducing herself to a pretty face. My verse 2. Let me see. What's it to you? Said one more question, if that's fine. Who would you want to battle, male and female, or just male if you had the chance?
I'm not too interested in battling male battlers right now. I'm just not. But the females, I already named them.
Gotcha.
You shouldn't have to. There's so many out there, females, to keep this female thing afloat
Right.
for you to battle instead of battling males, right?
Right.
E Hart wants to battle males because she don't battle like all the top girls. So I get that. But you still got a nice little road ahead of you to solidify your shit. So
right.
yeah, a lot of good potential battles.
Beats Addicts TM, if I'm saying that right. She is beautiful. King Oz or OZ. King Oz. RX got a man. She want another. He's okay with being.
Oh my god. I'm single and not looking. Nothing personal to nobody. I don't got time for that.
Gotcha.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Let me see. There's another. You got your outfit ready for this one? Because I know you like to kind of prep, you know what I'm saying, in terms of what you're going to wear.
Well, I got an outfit, but my friends feel like it's too much.
Too much in what way?
I wish I can explain it to you. I'm gonna go look for something else. But it might be too like hey man, look. RX outfit is gonna be on point. That's all I can say.
Right.
I got this bomb ass outfit. I wanna wear it so bad, but it is more like Queen of the Ring type of. I bought it for a Queen of the Ring battle actually. I was like, if I ever battle on Queen of the Ring again, this is what I'm about to wear. But yeah, I was like, oh, I can still wear this, and they were just like, no, not for this. And I'm like, what? This is so cute. Oh my god, it's like a skirt and like a crop top. It's so cute though. Oh my god, it's bomb. Y'all don't even.
Does my verse speak Spanish too?
She does.
Yeah,
I never knew that. I didn't know that until I heard her music because in her battles, she never spoke no Spanish. I think she called Bonnie a puto, and that's what made me like, oh, she don't speak no Spanish. You don't call the female a puto. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh, she don't speak no Spanish. But then I heard her music, and no, her music is Spanglish. Like, she speaks a lot of Spanish in her music. So I was like, oh, okay. I never knew that prior to listening to her music.
Suavemente. Besame. That's my shit.
I was listening to that
Next
earlier
time in
today.
the
That's
studio,
funny.
you better put that on, Uncle Rye.
Huh?
I said, next time we're up in the studio, I want you to play that song.
I'm gonna play that shit when you walk through the door. It's gonna be your it's gonna be your intro
Yeah, your
music.
camera out because I'm dancing, okay? I can't hear music and I dance. I gotta dance. Especially
That's a
that
fact.
song.
Yeah, we can't wait till you back in the neighborhood again. So
Yes, me too.
Yes, it's always much appreciated. You know, and I go on to say it all the time. You know what I'm saying? One thing that you do and you don't have to do is you'll contact me weeks in fucking advance. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yo, you have anybody? And I'm like, yo, it doesn't matter who I have. I don't give a fuck if I got a Michelle Obama. That bitch she gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? RX is coming. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but nonetheless, you know, I respect the fact that, you know, you reach out. As I said before, you are always welcome. As long as I have this, as long as I'm doing this, you don't even have to ask. Even if I'm not with this dude, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
That's a
you know what I'm
fact.
saying? Yeah, it's what you do, you know what I'm saying, in terms of your professionalism, your respect, you know what I'm saying, all of that. It goes without saying, and it's very much appreciated. You just don't even know. It goes to show also what kind of person you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not one of these Hollywood ones. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. No. And I definitely appreciate the platform. I appreciate you, Nomad, always getting back to me in a timely manner. And I, of course, appreciate Uncle Rod. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm down with y'all from day one. You already know.
that's fact. Throw up that 15 minutes of fame.
15 minutos. Before you get out, let people know once again where they can find you at, you know, in case they don't know. But
Okay, so my Instagram, pretty_Reese, and my Twitter is pretty Reese. And those are the two social media platforms that I'm active on the most. Yeah, definitely, you know what I'm saying, look out for the MyVerse battle, November 23rd. Get the pay-per-view on kltv.tv if you haven't already got it. If you're in the Oakland area, definitely pull up, pop out. It's gonna be an amazing weekend.
yeah,
I got a riddle for you.
And what is it?
Why don't Jehovah's Witnesses celebrate Halloween?
nobody will answer the door.
I don't know. They scared.
they don't like
they gotta knock
random
at the door.
They don't like random people knocking on their door.
Oh my god.
I had to get that off because Halloween I can't say that next month.
You were so crazy. Yeah, I didn't even know it was Halloween yesterday. I went to work and everybody was dressed up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh,
I work
shit.
in a high school, so you know they be crazy sometimes. And I was like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh shit, it's Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween. I celebrate Dia de los Muertos. So tomorrow I was supposed to go to Tijuana and I'm not going no more. So I'm mad. Gotta be in America.
You just made me create another question. You
I
work at a high school.
Yes.
How difficult is that for you?
Okay, so I'm a therapist. Okay, I work with children, well, high school kids. Most of them are like emotionally disturbed. So they're like depressed, they got ADHD, they have anxiety, they have stuff like that. And I mean, I'm used to that. I'm used to way worse populations than that because I worked in juvenile hall for like forever. But yeah, it's like, they're just teenagers, they're just kids. Like to me, it's not bad. I like it. But other people will be like, oh my God, how you do this? Yeah.
Well,
I
I
like
ask because you fine as hell and you look so young that being around all that.
Fine as hell.
Huh?
I go to school looking like they think I'm one of them, but they don't be trying to get at me or nothing like that.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I work in a predominantly like white school.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't even know black people. Most of these kids, they're like, oh, I have one African American friend, and it's like, who the fuck call people African American? Like, what the hell? Oh my God,
I know
just
one
like
color.
You know they racist when they say African American, right?
or color.
I
I'm
know
a
one color.
color
Oh.
person. Yeah,
Don't
that's how I
say
just
color.
like, oh God. Yeah.
My ma'am needs colored
Oh
too.
My nanny, oh hell no. Oh my
Knock the
god.
fuck
Yeah,
out.
I mean, these kids, they don't know nothing about no rap, battle rap, nothing. So I'm safe there. I'm
That's the
Bruce
dope part.
Wayne when I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? They don't know my real identity, my battle rap identity.
Gotcha.
I know nothing about that.
Gotcha. Well, I want to let you go. I'm not getting you off, but I know that you have something to handle.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes. Thank you for remembering. Yeah, I gotta take care of some stuff.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the platform. Thank you all so much. You know what I'm saying? And with other days, yeah, that's a bomb picture. You frame that, okay, Nomad?
There we go.
I'll
Rap.
sign it for you.
You gotta give me an autograph.
I got you.
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
It's so weird when people ask me for an autograph. I'd be like, what do I write?
Yeah.
What's her name? I just put RX. Like, I don't know what to write. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Nah, but
It
once
happened
again,
to be at Nipsey's funeral, like 10 people. I was like, oh my God.
at
What
the
do I write?
funeral.
Yeah, Nipsey's funeral. I went to the funeral. And oh
Yeah.
my God, so many people that was like, RX, oh my God. They were like going crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Dope.
I know what to write now. I know what to write. I got you on that.
Gotcha. Tu firma. Aqui.
Yeah, Peterman.
Firme.
Oh, no, you're right. I'm thinking of the Spanish slang Peterman. Never mind. Don't listen to me. My Spanish slang is kicking in.
You about to have me go back and check my teachers. Like,
I'm
yo,
like,
man.
yeah, that's Peterman. Yeah, that's right. And I'm like, oh, you have a signature. Oh, yeah. Yeah, got you.
Te quiero Taco Bell.
Okay, I gotta go now.
Yeah,
But,
you go ahead. You take care. Thank you once again.
All right, I'm gonna see y'all later.
RX.
All right, peace.
So the next one is gonna be Lady J. She is getting ready right about now. You all talk to me. Let me know if you have some things to say. If you're able to, you know what I'm saying, once again, November 23rd, to purchase that pay-per-view via KOTD to watch that battle, please do so if you can't be there in person in Oakland. That is I think it's going to be one of those, I don't think you can wait until the YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't wait until it comes out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Get it while it's hot. I kind of feel like when you wait until YouTube, people kind of ruin it anyway.
Do I got some time to go make a call? Or are you calling somebody now? So should I wait?
Well, she told me a little bit ago to...
A little bit ago?
Yeah, because...
What the fuck is a little bit ago?
Only reason I say a little bit ago, for whatever reasons, when I had an Android, it kind of let me know the time and shit. With this iPhone shit, I can't really see, like, when was the last time she sent this.
Fuck
But
them iPhones.
she sent this a little while ago, and she said, give me about 15. So she's active now on her chat shit, so I'm assuming that she's probably going to. But are you going to be, like, right there? Or...
Yeah, but no, I mean, so she just see if she respond.
All right. What's the calling number? Norconda TV. Norconda TV ain't no calling number. You come in, Norconda TV.
Fact.
That's the calling number. You seem local. You ain't in fucking
Fuck out of
Illinois.
here
Yeah,
with that bullshit.
You come in. Hold on, let me give her this code shit. One second. Damn it. Y'all bear with me. Y'all still talk y'all shit. But let's talk about this RBE card. Predictions. Let me know who y'all got winning. Lady J is actually going to be up on that card. One second. I couldn't tell you that. MBW Doughboy. Who's Speedy? I'm coming.
Speedy from the Thursday, from the Lost in Translation show. Somebody in the chat room looking for Speedy?
Well, they mentioned Speedy.
Yeah, he lost the translation. That was last night's show.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's who they must be talking about.
Probably. I don't know who Speedy is.
It ain't Speedy Gonzalez. Old Red Battler of the night.
I'm coming, ladies and gents. Let me send this to her. All right, so I'm gonna see what's going on with her. My fear is that as soon as you do that, she, you know, oh, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? That's my fear. So I just sent her that. So I'm waiting. I sent her the code.
Blowing up.
Yeah, I got you. Let me see. I'm gonna ask her ready now. That was fire. Shayna 2-1 over QB. Why do you say that? A lot of battles from the ladies and gents cards can go either way.
That's a fact.
No clear, this person's gonna take it. I feel like I got a couple of, you know, this person's gonna take it. All right, she's ready. All right.
So she got the code?
Yeah. This is dope. So we went from Cali, now we flying to flying down to Texas right about now. Yeah.
When they go over to
Then we go over to
Miami or
Florida. Yeah, next. Do you have Italian in you? Do people ask you that?
Yes, I'm half Italian and I'm half black, and
There
I
you
live
go. So
Puerto
that's
Rican.
why you hear the mafioso.
The mafioso. Hey, shut the fuck up over there.
Forget about it.
No.
Hey, Toots.
I ain't that kind of Italian.
All right, so she's gonna come in now. So Lady J will be coming in next. Another one I'll say, if you haven't, you know what I'm saying, checked out any of her battles, please do so. I feel like it's been a good year for her as well. We're just waiting on her. Give me 1 second. What was that?
Oh shit! You know what?
A different code?
Yep.
Hey, Shannon, different. All right. Yeah, hold up.
405.
Wait. 405.
036.
428.
'Suavemente.
I don't know either. I was just listening to that shit today. I was on like my Bronx shit. I was into that. I was into fucking. Do you remember Muy Velo?
No.
How do you not remember Muy Velo? Muy Velo, Muy Velo, tan ta tan ta. Muy Velo, Muy Velo, ta 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 ta. Gay tan con tan. Gay tan con tan. Yo, you're whack if you don't remember fucking Muy Velo. This was a classic. Like, this is from what? El General. He was like the fucking, people would say like the original reggaeton man. You know some of his other shit. Boom, boom, mommy, mommy, mommy. Mommy, mommy, mommy.
Jamaican dudes.
Nah.
Didn't even know that.
See? But Muy Velo was a real popular.
A boom, boom, mommy, mommy. Yeah, that I remember.
Yeah. And there's another one that he has too. Hold up, she should be coming in. I know I'm fucking up your call. I got you.
No, we good. I want to make sure this goes right. But then, like I say, we got
So lasagna and fried chicken.
lasagna and fried chicken.
Because of your makeup.
What?
Because of your makeup.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's racist as fuck. Even though I love lasagna and fried chicken.
Borgney Flens. Clips is gonna smoke Farrah's boots in 3 freestyled and fried rounds. What's it to you? I can't sing. Popete or hot sauce. Hold up. Come on, lady. And the good thing about it is that what's the name has already said she's good to go as well.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I should do? Should make them both.
But they're not battling each other, are they?
No.
Oh.
But they both on that card.
We could do that. It wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't be a bad thing.
Yeah. Maybe I'll look into getting both at the same time. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, let her know we got a window here.
Yeah, that's why I'm me with this fucking I'm gonna get both at the same time. Shit.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck the polpetti with the hot sauce is.
Polpette.
I have no clue.
I know polpeta. I think is from. I just know that from the Cosby's. All right. She says she thinks she's in. You see anybody in?
Nah. It'll pop up if she is.
I'm gonna tell her we don't see you yet.
Tell her she was on here before, right?
Yeah, she was up here before.
No, was she here?
No, she
Right.
didn't take. Yeah. I'm coming, y'all. God damn it. This is why I need other people here with me to, this is hard. You one man show, man. I want to see how Beyonce does it, man.
Yeah, yo, was it to you? Chill out with that shit, man. You do that all the time, man. Relax.
I don't even know who that is.
Relax. I be letting you live, man. I don't kick you out. You know what I mean? So relax.
I think I'm gonna do both at the same time, which works out great only because
Pause, nigga, pause. No, that ain't a pause.
only because they both, you know what I'm saying, they battle one another and they're both battling on this RBE card, and time is of the essence. So I definitely want to make sure that I'd rather get both than. Hold up.
Oh, you remember, huh?
I remember.
Wow. How are you? You good? Come on. For the people, they'll love to see you. How are you? I'm good. Yourself? How's everything? Yeah.
It's another night. It's a very stressful night.
Looking good, like you about to go and get it.
That grown woman shit tonight.
Looking like you about to go get it.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You want some of this hot fire? Are you unsure for a minute? Or?
I'm ready.
Oh, well, hey, make it happen.
Yeah, pull the mic over.
I was gonna do that in the car, and I wrote down the sentences.
They ain't gonna see that.
And I was like, I'll just switch it up when I can get home. Issues is cute.
Thank you. So in the interim, while we are waiting
just
on
like that, we just threw it on it.
Queen of Jersey, how you like that?
I like it.
All right.
That works for me.
In case you all don't know who this is, Mulatto Black, also appearing on the upcoming RBE card, going against E Hart. Somebody's coming in.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Give me 1 second because I really want to touch on
Hold on, let's
this
bring
that you
her
have coming
in.
up.
Tell her stand by.
I'm not even sure which one that is.
Shit, I was forgetting how to bring it in. Crazy.
Oh, I can put everything here too. Okay. Hey y'all.
She's on there. Can you hear her? Can you see her?
I can see you.
You got headphones
My mic
over there?
sound
You wanna
nice.
Put
Yeah.
them on. You can
I don't know
listen.
if you want to mess up. It ain't gonna mess up your hair if you make it big.
That's okay. It's not.
Look at you.
It's
you
ran
know,
its
you know
course
how to
today.
fix the mic. That was good.
You know.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning a little bit.
You did good.
Lady J, can you hear? I see her, but I don't hear her. Can you see?
See if she tell her to look and see if she
what am I
turned
looking
on her mic.
The
Oh, no, I
TV screen.
can't.
Let me
Oh,
come
no,
over
no,
this
no,
way.
no. That's good. I can see a little bit.
Okay, let me move her over then. Can you hear us? Nod your head.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Is it like a mute or something
Yeah,
that
she gotta give access to the audio.
He says you gotta give access to the audio. Do you see that part?
Hold up.
Why we wait? Go ahead. E-Heart.
That's big for me.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited though.
Yes.
I'm prepared.
Gotcha. This is dope to E-Heart after Cheddar.
Right.
Nice
Right.
for 2019.
That was a battle I was excited about.
Yeah.
So Heart is, clearly another battle I'd be excited about. They're
Right.
both great writers.
Right. What's next, or who's next after Heart?
I don't know. I mean, this is happening November. It's only a little bit of time left until the end of the year. I'll probably just fall back,
Okay.
focus on work, see
Gotcha.
what rolls around after that. I just want this to be amazing, like the best showing I've ever had. It's the best bars I ever wrote. So if everything else falls into place, like it's gonna be a long night.
Gotcha. Do you are you finished with everything? Still kind of going over?
Done.
Been done.
I've been done. Like as soon as we locked in, I started writing for her.
Gotcha.
And I set a date for myself to be done by, and I followed through with the date. So I'm done.
And you've battled, quite a few
I got-
people.
I have all my shit locked in come Monday.
Yeah, come Monday. Gotcha. Being as though you've battled so many people, would you say that this was like one of the hardest that you had to prepare for, or?
I feel like the ones I didn't prepare for were the hard ones.
Okay.
The ones I prepared for, I can't. I win.
Okay.
It's just facts. So it wasn't anything like that. I'm prepared for this.
Gotcha. Was she on the top 20 list? We had Hurricane do not too long ago. She had a top 20 female battle rapper list of 2019, and I don't know if you were. I don't think you were.
And who made the list?
Hurricane do, and I just remember saying to her, "You know why I fucking hate you?" And I was like, that's shit.
Okay.
You're right.
Talk
You're
that
right.
Can you hear us, Lady J? Ask. I guess she can't.
Can you hear me?
It's got to be something with the.
Check your mic. Check your mic.
Yeah, Yoshi is there, but she ain't.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I hear
I can hear you now.
We can't see you.
Is there any way you could pull up a
that was
decent
Yoshi.
picture of me? Because I look like a truck hit me right now.
That's
You
Yoshi.
look cute.
Look, see, I came prepared. Look at that shit. If I get fired from work, you know what I'm saying, for stealing copies and shit, it's well worth it. But
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, that's
it
cute.
works. So what can we expect from you in this battle? I'm coming for you, Yoshi, but Mulatto, what can we expect from you in this battle?
Bars, like all 3 rounds, just bars.
Mm.
And I feel like, I mean, me personally, I don't feel like Hart has had to battle a grown woman yet. Like she's had good names, but they were younger ladies. They didn't have the same life experience. You just can't talk that shit to a grown woman. You just can't. So I feel like that's going to be like a good element in this battle also, because we're both grown-ass women. So,
Gotcha. Respect that.
Well, let's not forget the pens.
Right.
All right, because everybody gives you your props for your pen. If anything, they always say, when you mention Mulatto, they always say Mulatto's pen is crazy. So you versus Hart is a great matchup.
I think so as well.
Super great matchup.
I can finally hear y'all.
Hey, Lady J.
Welcome.
Hey, my bad.
It's all right. Queen of Houston.
Straight up. All facts, baby. H-Town.
This is kind of fire. This is like a RBE, you know what I'm saying, night right here. Like I'm appreciative. We've Skyped a couple
Glad to
times,
be
so to
here.
see you in
Right.
person, it's
It's
much
nice,
appreciated.
definitely is. Thanks for
We
having me.
spoke before. We were supposed to make something happen. We'll talk later. We spoke. You don't remember? You know, I appreciate it as well.
Class in the back. What up, class?
You want
Fire. Fire.
So the thing about it is, I put these pictures up because these are people that I'm actually going for.
Okay.
You and E Hart. I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Why you don't have mulattoes?
Wait, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
What the fuck is that about?
No. Here's the thing. Mulatto is a surprise. I didn't know you were coming.
Okay.
I fucks with E Hart and I fucks with you. I can't predict the winner.
Okay, I'll take that.
So I look at it as if though I'm gonna win either way for the battle itself, and that's not me kissing your ass. That's the truth. That's one I'm like, I can't pick, but I'm gonna be pleased.
Right. I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. And this is your RBE. No,
but
this
I
is
feel
second.
like I'm gonna win. Like I don't feel like, and Hart is like, that's crazy to say against somebody like Hart.
You
But
gotta say it.
I've never had an opponent who when I didn't say I wasn't gonna go in, I didn't.
Right.
When I said I was going in, I did.
Right.
You know, some of my best battles happened when I said, listen, it's about to get crazy, and this is going to be one of them situations.
What can we bars is what we're gonna expect from you. Bars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
She
gotcha.
has bars. You can't go in there with Hart with bullshit, or scheming 3 fucking rounds,
right.
or cracking a bunch of jokes. I wouldn't even waste that opportunity on doing no shit like that. Like I'm just gonna bar her fucking life away. That's how you beat her.
Gotcha. And Lady J.
Yeah.
Who are you battling on RBE?
Exactly. We all trying to figure it out. Now, let me stop playing. I'm battling Young Smurf. I think he's from Ohio.
Gotcha. And is this a 1 round, 3 rounder?
It's a 1 rounder.
Okay, gotcha. And you got a what? 1 round, 3 rounds?
3 rounds.
3 rounds. Gotcha. And this is your debut on RBE, correct?
That is correct. And I've been waiting for it for a long time.
Nice.
You're gonna love it too.
Are we expecting a 1-0? Your favor, his favor? How we doing it?
You say a 1-off?
Yeah.
You mean like a 1-off and a face-off? It's just a 1 rounder.
No. A 1-0, meaning that you're gonna take it, he's gonna take it. How we calling it?
We ain't got a guess on that one. He about to die. He about to die. You got the right photo in your hand. Not coming for no losses.
We did a show earlier, and he was on the show. He was holding up his picture.
You're a damn lie.
I'm just trying to let you know that.
Damn lie.
Don't do that.
I ain't got but so many in here.
I'm fucking with you.
I promise. It's too cold in Atlanta for me to go down there and lose. It's too fucking cold.
Nice. And Yoshi, you here, baby? I see your picture. I know she said she was losing her voice.
No.
I will see if we can get her. So this is what you've battled C3 before on RBE. You've battled Bonnie on RBE. So this is 3rd time's a charm.
It is.
On an epic classic card for the first time. What does it mean being, asked to do this event on this card?
It's crazy. I'm humbled. I'm grateful. RBE is a very respected platform. I fuck with RBE. And then to have Hart on this card, and then with my peers, the card itself is crazy. So I'm just humbled to be a part of it. I just want to do my part. I feel like if I do my part, then that's my appreciation for being amongst some dope writers and rappers and shit.
Yeah. It's a fire fucking card.
It is fire.
And Lady J, what does this mean for you being on this card? You know what I'm saying? Especially being, I'm not going to say one of the newer ones, but one of the newer ones. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you're whack, but just one of the newer ones to other people. What does it mean for you being on this card?
I'm very humble. I feel like sometimes, you feel like your talent goes unnoticed. And then I feel like, okay, well, boom. I finally got my shot. I've been looking for this opportunity for a while now, and I feel like, I'm not going to sleep on it. It means a lot to me.
Gotcha. What can we expect from you, Lady J, with this battle?
I'm already aggressive. Y'all already know that. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna do Lady J, but I'm hoping to become a fan favorite. I feel like this battle is the battle that's gonna make me transition over into a fan favorite.
Gotcha. Yoshi, you on?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Hi.
And Yoshi, who are you battling?
I'm battling this guy from my home league named J2.
Oh, he's from your home league.
Yeah, he's from my home league, ABR Atlanta Battle Rap.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, what can we expect from you for this battle?
So this battle is very important to me. They've been trying to book this battle probably since this guy came into our league. And I just never wanted to take it. He was just overconfident, with it. Like, he just was too ready. So I'm like, nah, he's going to have to wait. And it just turned out to happen on RBE. So I had to really prepare. He's really good. Probably my best opponent yet. I wish I would have got somebody like Young Smurf, like Lady J got, where it's just like a easy body. I come in, look cute, kill a nigga, but I don't got that. I got like a real fucking dog cat fight on my hands. So I really had to prepare, and I had to bring the best Yoshi ever.
There was a question that, and all of y'all out there in the chat, please feel free to, type your questions while, you have Mulatto in the building, you have Lady J in the stream, you have, Yoshi in the stream as well. It was a question that someone had for you. That was fire, says Mulatto. Is this your first time battling in the South?
No, I battled Diesel in Virginia. I battled Lady Caution out in Miami. So I love the South. I love battling in the South. It's a different energy. Definitely a different energy.
Gotcha. And I guess the dope thing about it too is that you don't have to worry about one thing. I felt like, and I've said it to you before during the chat, when you've battled on Queen of the Ring, I've kind of felt like, the crowd was biased and they weren't. Yeah. I felt like that. I have felt like that.
I really feel like that's going to make a lot of difference in battling such a big name outside of being at home, being on the East Coast, being in New York, where clearly she's a fan favorite. It really levels the playing ground for me to be able to have a fair fight and not have to, have the biasness. So I'm excited about that. I took that into consideration too.
Right. All right, either one of you ladies, I know Yoshi, you said that he's from your home league, but Lady J, same question. Are either one of you worried about, like crowd biasness, whether they're more known or no one knows you? Any one of you worried about that?
Well, I have a more of an infamous reputation, even within my home league. So even as the first lady, I'm not their favorite. It's just I'm the first lady. It is what it is. So a lot of them have already told me, like, there's no way I can win. They're already standing on J2's side. But I feel like the RBE crowd will be welcoming to me, and I feel like it'll work out. I don't think it'll be biasness, but I definitely don't think I'll have as strong as support backing me as he will.
Gotcha. And Lady J?
For me, I'm not worried about the crowd. I've never been one to go in to worry about the crowd, because if you start worrying about that too much, that's the shit that'll make you fuck up. If you so concerned with what the crowd thinks or how they feeling or how they taking to your bars, you just gotta really get in there and give them you. So I never been worried about the crowd, and I don't feel like Young Smurf really is a name that's gonna be like, oh, okay, they really just fucking with his shit more. And even then, so if I'm the underdog, that gives me the advantage for people to be like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna ask a question, and I'm gonna do it Mulatto, Lady J, and then Yoshi. So, being as though you have your opponent, how did you prepare for Battling Heart?
I've been prepared. Hold on, let me get it out. I've been preparing for Battling Heart since I started battling. When I started, there was only a handful of chicks that I said, at some point, they have to see me, just because of the amount of respect that I have for these couple of broads, and I let them know it.
Right.
When I saw Heart, I'm like, yo, at some point, you're going to have to see me.
Right.
So I feel like since I've been the fan that I've been, and I'm not ashamed to say that, like, we all a fan of somebody, but that in itself was preparation, because I've been sizing her up since I started.
And Lady J?
Preparing for Smurf, honestly, I really couldn't get through his battles. My preparation more so came from me saying, okay, no matter who my opponent is, my image is to make sure I transfer over to RBE well. So it's not even about Smurf. So it's not preparing for him, but it's just like preparing for my best material yet, the biggest crowd yet, just everything across the board. I mean, I've performed in front of bigger crowds, but this is going to be a totally different fan base than me being at home. So it's a big deal. So I'm like, when I prepare, I'm like, I need to have that big room battle feel, not no small room battle feel. So, you know, I'm just more so focused on making sure my delivery is everywhere it needs to be. The bars are there. The look is there. I just want to make sure that my delivery is hit on everywhere it needs to hit.
Gotcha.
Can y'all hear me a little bit better?
A little compliment right there. And Yoshi, same question?
Thank you. I was.
So I took a real analytical approach with J2. I did a lot of research on RBE and the females that have been on RBE, like Mulatto, Miss Miami, J Smooth, Bonnie, QB, to try to see what the RBE crowd looks for in a female, to see what bar I have to put my bars up to, what level I have to reach. And then I researched intergender battles. I researched any battle with a gay man in it, just so I could see what angles have already been taken, because I want to approach him with stuff nobody has ever heard, that nobody's ever thinking. So I want to break him down in every level. So I did a lot of research to make sure that I wasn't saying nothing that has been said.
Gotcha. One of the questions that I asked RX in regards to all of you, you know, kind of preparing and being ready for this. So I'm gonna go Yoshi, Lady J, and then Mulatto. How you close this out? Don't tell me I just fucking forgot the question. What the fuck? Oh, okay. In regards to preparing for battles, especially like a battle such as this that you have, you know, such great high magnitude, are you going back and watching your old game tapes, or are you just kind of going there like, I know where I fucked up at, I don't have to go back and, you know what I'm saying, rehearse or do this, do that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just do what I do?
That's a great question, Nomad. I'm kind of hard on myself, so when I watch my battles, it's kind of cringy to me. Like, I pick up on every flaw. So it's hard for me to go back and watch it. But I do, you know, some people don't like to read the comments, but I do read the comments to try to take that into consideration. But as far as like just watching it, nah, I just try to be a better bitch every time.
Okay, gotcha. And Lady J?
Yeah, I'm kind of like Yoshi. I don't really like watching some of my old footage, and it's cringeworthy to me because sometimes I do, but I am my biggest critic. So I'll be like, dang, I should have said that like this, like that. But that's also the things that make me better, watching all of the stuff that I didn't like about my old performances and telling myself, okay, I know not to do that. That right there kind of got the people hype. You know, certain little looks and movements that I do in battles, I know, you know, how to kind of play on the crowd and get them involved.
Gotcha. Okay. And Mulatto?
No, I don't use any past like game tapes as a reference. I use their game tapes, but mine, not really.
Gotcha.
So does that mean you guys do not watch your battles?
Oh, absolutely.
When it first dropped.
After
I might watch when it first dropped and maybe 2 or 3 times after.
Okay. What's the most you've ever watched one of your battles?
Wait, what'd you say, Yoshi?
Like, I have favorites, like me versus Diablo. I just love that battle, so I've probably seen it over a dozen times. But then, like, me versus Pet Show, he pulled up like screenshots of my baby daddy texting another girl. So that battle is like, it break me down every time. It take me back. So it just depends.
I think my Dunn Lady battle. Then I had battled a guy named K9, which was the most fierce battle. And then, you know, I had a little storm look going. Everybody was really fucking with it. Like, that battle, I feel like that's one of my greatest battles yet. That's kind of slept on. We sitting at like 8,000 views. I kind of feel like it's really slept on, but that's when I was just really breaking into. But yeah, I love that battle.
Gotcha. And Rob, what was your question?
That was one question about watching their battles. So Because it sounds as though they don't watch their battles after the fact. So
we waiting for new battles to come out like everybody else is. You know, we'll watch our shit maybe a couple times, depending on how we did, and then you know, we're waiting for other shit to drop.
I don't know. I just got this thing in my head that every day y'all watch your battles all day, every day. Not just y'all. I mean, like all battle rappers. I just look at all battle rappers are so fucking narcissistic.
I think when Lady J hit the nail on the head when she said when it first comes out, you watch it repetitively. That I will do. Right. And then once I'm over it, like I'm, you know, so on to the next. Some of them I haven't watched. There's a few battles of mine that like came out and I never watched.
Wow.
Yeah.
A reason?
Because I already knew, like, it just, I wasn't happy about it. I wasn't excited for it. I didn't want the battle, you know, so I just didn't watch the shit.
You never look at them, the bad battles, so you can see what you did
wrong.
Oh,
the bad battles, yeah, but the battles that I just was not enthused about, I didn't want to, you know, I rap, get it out the way, and then, but the ones that I did bad in, that I should have did better in, those I absolutely do watch. Oh. Yeah, definitely.
Oh. I watch all my battles.
All your shit.
Every day.
Okay. That's what you should do.
4-5 times.
That's why you're so good.
That's
why.
That's a fact. That's why I'm still undefeated. Nobody can say they beat me in a battle.
You might. I feel like after E Hard, it will probably be best to lock in with you.
You don't want that smoke.
How you feel about that?
You don't want that smoke.
Listen, I want all the smoke.
You want that smoke. You
and
might
my stock's gonna be up too. Like this is.
You might be the first one to beat me though.
I feel like that can happen.
Nobody's ever beat me.
Clearly, they said nobody beat her either. We're gonna say.
Has E Hard ever admit to a loss at all?
She said if anything, she would say the 2-on-2. You know what I'm saying? Would be her loss.
That don't count.
I love E Hart, and I watch all her battles. I think if she took a loss, it was to Zan, but I also think she didn't take Zan serious.
Zan did very well in that battle. She did. I agree. She did very well. Here's how I feel. They have never told me that one of my battles didn't count. You fucking choked again. She's not prepared. The bitch don't, you know, no. You don't get a pass because it's a 2-on-2.
Yeah. Okay.
You forfeited. Like, take that L. Hold that L. We got to hold our shit. This is what I'm saying. Y'all be giving vets, like...
No. I'm going to tell you why.
You give them, like, this space that they shouldn't have that other...
You're a vet.
I'm a vet, but... They don't respect my vetism at this moment. They're going to. After this battle, they will.
Now I only say that because the 2-on-2s, most people that do 2-on-2s, it's fun. Right. So that's why I don't count them. But we all know, so I guess you got to be right with that because 40 and E Hart did not go in there to have fun against Jazz and Official and vice versa. So yes, you can actually count that battle then. Yeah, I'll take that.
I feel like they're more writers, so you get more caught in the brain part of it, in this, you know, in everything. You can tell the writers that are true perfectionists, like 40, like Hart, the way that they write, you know. I feel like I'm one of them. You can tell a perfectionist, which is why it takes me so long to prepare sometimes because I keep going until it's where I want it. And sometimes it's the day before and it just doesn't work. But I don't think it was a fun thing for them. I think it was a bar thing for them. Like everything had to be perfect, and you know,
one little slip up and throws everything off.
I think one thing that's great about this, and I kind of said that at the beginning of the year, and I'm gonna keep kind of repeating myself. I kept saying that 2019, I felt like it's gonna be a very, very excellent look for the ladies, and I feel like in terms of this whole year, we've gotten nothing but fire battles, cards. We started out strong, and I feel like we're ending even stronger. You know what I'm saying? For many of them.
On a lot of cards this
year. From so many leagues.
Yeah, I'm glad they're finally acknowledging us.
That was because of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Because I've been pushing for that every time. I ain't bullshit.
Yo, shout out you. Shout out you.
I push for it all the time. Like, yo, leagues need this. One. God damn it.
That's
one. How does it hurt if you got 6 battles on that card and then when they're happening, dude.
You're there. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
I love the ladies.
Okay, Unc.
That's a fact.
I love these bitches too.
I be trying to get credit for shit I don't know.
You deserve. No, you deserve some credit. You was definitely speaking up for us when the shit was dried up, and I seen you with a couple of events where it was a handful of people at the entire event, and you know, outside trying to push the girls and shit.
Also here, I get mad and I've vented a couple of times on this show that we have an outlet for females to come and talk their shit, promote their product, do whatever they want to do, and we have a hard time getting females to come in here. It's crazy.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you saying that you feel like the male battlers, they're hungrier than what you get from the females?
Oh yeah, that's why there's more interviews with these guys out there too. You know what I mean? I could call 10 male battlers right now and get them to come in tonight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
See, y'all hear that shit?
Yeah, facts.
That's crazy.
And that's why they popping, because even like when we was talking, again, shout out to RX. You know, not to shit on the women, but RX lives in Cali. Both times, the last 2 times she was up this way, she came here.
Okay.
She called him, made arrangements, and she was here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's
taking
like
advantage of opportunities, right?
Facts.
And I'll tell you what, she's one of the only chicks in class who attest to this, because we see her everywhere,
right?
And she's on the West Coast, so I definitely can attest to that.
She had battles and not even battling,
right?
You know,
that's a fact.
over here,
right?
Like, damn, I want to try to
just
get
saw
hired
her
at her
out
job
in Cleveland at the URL event.
Yeah,
like she was there.
She
we
was
sat and
there.
chopped it up there, so she definitely is.
There. You were there.
Movement focused, right? I was there. Class was there. We was in there.
That's what it's about, though.
It
Like I told her, what did I say? Because I made that shit up on the spot. What I say about being seen and not being seen? What did I say? You're supposed to be writing this shit down, man. You know, be coming off the cuff. I don't know what the fuck I be saying sometimes.
I'm taking notes, Uncle Ron. I'm taking notes.
He dropping gems. He do.
Yeah, but I love the ladies, and I want to see y'all all prosper. Say it again.
I said, Uncle Rod, know I pop out sometimes.
Yes, you do. We see you in the chat too. We appreciate you in the chat, even when it's not this show. We see you.
But I appreciate you especially for being in the chat for this show. No, just want to put that out there.
He hard be in the chat all the time. Cause she be looking for me to say something nice about jazz. That's all that is.
We were supposed to have our face off tonight. That didn't happen.
Question again.
I was definitely disappointed by that.
What about her? Did you talk to her? Did she make it?
She did make it. She did make it, and I was close to making it, and it was just a timing conflict. And I was off of work, so I took off to make sure I got down here on time, and I was prepared for that as well. But I hit that traffic on the tunnel, and it was a wrap. I was sitting in traffic for well over an hour and a half.
Traffic to deal with it.
And I left my house, and I live in near Philly, 345. So.
Now, are you a fan of face-offs? Have I ever saw you in a face-off?
I've never done a face-off.
I was about to say, I don't remember.
This would have actually been my first face-off, and I was looking forward to it. I was very much looking forward to it. But
wait, Hart was supposed. I tuned that. Yeah.
Yeah, they were supposed to do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, tonight, and I kind of missed it. So I was supposed to come see Unc after that.
You since we've been here.
Now we about to battle.
Hey, you hear that shit?
I said it.
No, I didn't know that. That would have been dope.
I was really disappointed. Definitely disappointed about that.
Gotcha. Okay. Another. All right.
Hey, Lady J, is this your first time battling a guy?
Who's Young Smurf?
No, this is not my first time battling a guy. I battled Jay too.
He's battling.
He's
Young Smurf is in the track. Is in the chat too.
You in that battle, the viral battle, was it?
Right. We did 10 million views on Twitter.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
With the red hair and the blue outfit.
Didn't know that.
She towered over him.
I think because every time I see you, I've seen you a few times, and I think
I look different every time.
Every time.
Every time.
That was you.
Okay. He said something like, "I'll suck your daddy dick or make your daddy."
Right. That was the suck your daddy dick and spit your unborn siblings on.
Is that what he doing?
Oh, he got it word for word.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
He's also the one that's battling Yoshi, the whole picture spit thing. I think he was involved in that.
Right, with the dead baby.
Wait, what picture spit thing? I'm sorry, enlighten me. What happened?
I don't know it verbatim, but I know
J2 battled. I forget the guy's name. It's
Okay.
fucked up that we remember J2, but we don't remember the opponents.
Okay.
Sorry, Lady J.
He taking shots.
But no, he said, I think he said something about the guy's baby that died or something like that. And then he in turn
said this.
pulled out a picture of his aunt and spit on it, who was supposed to have been dead too.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's fucking intense.
Battle rap's getting
That
way
shit
out of
is
control
intense.
right now.
So y'all see what I got to look forward to. You see where I have to be researching and doing everything now. This is a different platform, and so I feel like he's going to, I don't want to say tone it down, but I don't think he's going to try to do no viral level of disrespect during this battle. But he is known for his disrespect. So I have to prepare for that in every way.
What advice can you give Yoshi, Lady J?
Honestly, she just gotta go in there and do what she gonna do. J2 gonna do J2 either way it goes. She just gotta go in there and make sure her shit top of the line. Like, don't hit him with none of that shit that he already expecting. He expecting all of that gay stuff. That's why I stayed away from it. Also, I tried to be mindful of, the LGBT community going into that, because, sometimes you could say some stuff, rub people the wrong way forever and lose those fans. So, you know what I'm saying? Just go in there and do what you're gonna do. Make sure you have your bars together, because J2 gonna do what J2 do. And I think Yoshi is more bar heavy, but with J2's disrespect, and he had some bars. Like, he told the dude Yate about his, the dude Yate kid died in an accident, so he brought the seatbelt and said Twerk should have been her daddy, then maybe she would have been strapped in. He had something like that.
Nasty. The guy is actually good. I'm not fucking lying. He's actually good.
He is. He is. But I have a feeling this is gonna be a good battle, like a classic.
And I like Yoshi too. Yoshi's good too, so it should be a great battle.
It is.
The great thing I think about Yoshi in terms of battling her, it's kind of like the QB thing. You can't expose a bitch who ain't got shit to hide. You've already put, I feel like you can only be called a host so much.
You know what I'm saying? Is something you
there you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she's putting that out. So I kind of feel like you can't really come at her with that material. You're gonna have to come better. You know what I'm saying? For the most part,
he can do it.
I don't think so.
He just gotta be clever. Like, I can call him gay. I already got permission. I did a survey from 100 people in the LGBTQ community. I made sure to hit every letter, and they gave me permission to violate. I got a pass. Damn. So he can say what he got to say. He just got to be creative, because I made sure to be very, very creative with my angles.
Gotcha. So, Lady J, Yoshi, Mulatto, are there things that are, contract, can't say this, can't touch that, so on and so forth? Lady J?
No, ain't no contract. If it is, it's too late.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ain't no contract.
Yoshi?
Yes, but it's not my fault. I'll just say that.
Okay. All right.
So you're saying he had something in the contract saying you can't say something, but you don't?
Let's say because of his past and because of the recent viral thing that happened, it was told upon both of us to kind of lay off of dead people, kids, and such. So if he respects it, then he has to take a different lane in disrespect. That's why I said the whole card's going to have to hit. And there's some creative stuff to say. So, I don't know, but it wasn't me asking for it. I don't care. Like, I've never asked for anything. You can say anything about me. As far as I know, my whole family alive, my great-great-grandma here. So, but that was something that I guess the league was taking precautions, preventative measures to make sure. Because Case of the Garden took a lot of heat for that.
I'm good with that, because I'm one of those people that say I think kids and dead relatives should be off limits in battle rap. If there aren't any written rules, I think those should be written rules, because I don't think it's fair to talk about somebody that's here that can't defend their self, and kids can't defend their self. So it's like I always thought those should be off limits, especially.
Well, here's my thing. It's battle rap.
Huh?
There's no rules in battle rap.
I know.
You can say what you want to say.
I know.
But I'll say this, as far as like the kid thing goes, that I'm not a super big fan of that. I will do it to girls that I know are going to do it to me.
Right.
But in
Well,
that
that's
same
how it all
aspect,
happens.
I had a
tit for tat.
conversation with my daughter. My daughter's 10 years old, and she watches the battles. She does. And she told me that she would prefer that I not say anything about anybody's children, even if they say something about her. She said, Mommy, I just don't want you to hurt any little kids' feelings. And what if they watch it? I said, well, what about you, Jenna? Does it hurt your feelings? I don't care. They don't know me. So I think if you talk to your kids and your kids understand what's happening, if you allow them to watch that, you know, it's battle rap. There shouldn't be no rules in what you say. Like, it was never that soft.
It shouldn't be, but when fights are breaking out because of it, that's when I think somebody needs to say, okay, hold up.
If you're willing to say something that could potentially get your ass beat, and in that battle, then you just have to deal with the consequences.
Talk that
could
shit.
happen in the
Okay,
damn grocery
shut me the
store,
fuck up. I
anywhere.
hear you. Go ahead.
That part right there. I
There it
definitely agree with what she's saying, but I don't take a lot to offense because at the end of the day, I know this is a battle. When I'm off stage, it's like nothing ever happened.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me, but because they have disrespectful battlers. It's a bunch of disrespectful battlers out there that, I mean, the Arsenals, Twerk, Shuni, QB, like, it's a bunch of disrespectful battlers out there. Some people get a pass on what they say, depending on how big their name is. I mean, T-Top, like, it's a bunch of people out there. So when battle rap originated, it was never no rule book. You can't say this, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's a tough sport, and you just got to be ready to deal with whatever is coming your way, because you just never know what a person is going to say.
Gotcha. And I see Young Smurf that's also in the chat, and he said because of that battle, he was told not to talk about certain shit. So I guess it's the same thing that Yoshi said. And Light Skin Television says, Yoshi, will this change your bars at all, like the restrictions?
No, because I never talk about family and kids. I always try to break the person down, their own flaws. So that didn't bother me. You know, it was one bar that I had where, you know, I'm questioning, should I take it out? It was more so you the type of person that would do something. So I don't know if it's necessarily breaking the rules or not. But other than that, I never really, I don't even do personals.
Don't take that shit out. Don't take that shit out. Keep it. Every time I take some shit out, it's when I should have kept it in there. It's when they turn around and they hit me with the shit and I took mine out. Nah, don't take that out. Keep it in there.
That's a fact.
I still think dead people and kids should be off limits, but I agree with you. This is battle rap. There's no fucking rules.
Right. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Did Hart feel that you were a worthy opponent?
I think, well, this is from what I took, you know, from just our conversations and her interviews. I feel like Hart has battled everyone. And who else is there in female battle rap really left for her to battle? So basically it was, you know, at some point, I've got to give somebody a shot. And I feel like, you know, I'm going to give her that shot. She's good. She can write, like, you know.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I feel like she wouldn't have taken it otherwise because she had other options, and I was one of the names that she gave.
Okay.
And ironically, I gave her name, and it worked out. So
Nice. If it wasn't Hart, if you could throw out a name that you gave or, you know, that you would want, who were some of the people that you would like?
That I feel like when I came in, I wanted to see them. And
right.
At some point, they would
are
still
worthy
have to see
of
me.
Mulatto's presence in front of them delivering
Definitely, Shayna Ashley is gonna have to see me at some point. I feel like Coffee's probably gonna have to see me at some point. She was not always on the list. She's just newly, you know, because like I said, when I started, it was primarily Hart. It was Shayna. It was Official. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just had the intro. I got to do the intro because what she was saying, that just made me think about the song. So let's together.
And I don't even think she was in it.
She's in it.
What?
I don't think she was in it.
Yeah,
I think it was a forgotten
you
one.
didn't have to say that though.
I know, but I just want you to know. I just want you to know.
She's in it now.
I'm in it now.
Why the fuck?
I just want you to know that it's all love, and I made sure. Yeah, just want you to know when you hear it, you'll know. and it wasn't, you know,
You ain't
it was an accident. But
I don't know what I missed.
you'll
right.
you'll get it,
Your
and
ass
we're gonna make
Okay.
sure you get it. Watch, I'm gonna tag you with something to make sure you get it.
Okay.
Question from Light Skin Television, Mulatto. Are you from Camden, New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay. If so, what is your opinion on why there are hundreds of battle rappers and spitters in that city and none have been given that look yet?
Well, here's the thing. I feel like a lot of us tend to travel outside of Jersey looking to get put on because there's just not a huge opportunity in that side of Jersey. It's just not. You got to go to New York. You got to go to Philly. You got to go OT, you know, to get your name out there. And I think some great rappers from Camden, if they would venture outside of Camden, could do a lot more for their career. You know, because it's talent. It's talent everywhere.
So sometimes it's not just talent. Sometimes it's star power.
Right.
Because I've heard like
Right.
the last year or so, I've been to a lot of different events that I normally wouldn't be at, and I saw a lot of young talent that are so fucking fire.
I'm telling you,
but
it
they'll
is.
probably never see a big stage.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the hard thing too. It's like you
But
gotta
building
go
that
and shit
talent.
on a stage before you
Right.
can, and I mean literally
Right.
shit on a stage. Shout out to Daylight, because Daylight always been fire. But until Daylight started doing the fucking antics and shit,
right.
people was just sleeping on Daylight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They were
So,
bored by bars. There was too much
yes.
thinking in the process of figuring out what Daylight was talking about. So
Yeah.
it was like, but I mean, you know.
The how do you feel? A lot of like, I kind of pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, like the battles that you all do and your peers and counterparts. And some people have had great 2019. Some people they weren't given the opportunity. Their opponents, they had backouts, so on and so forth. In terms of battle rap, how do you feel like your 2019 has been?
I feel like my 2019 has been fucking amazing. It has been. Since when I took my little break and I came back, the only battle I really didn't prepare for was my Miss Lisa battle. And that just came down to the writing and some other little issues. And every other battle, I feel like made a mark. My Speed Dollar battle on Gates of the Garden made a mark. My battle with Cheddar made a mark. My battle with S.O. Finesse, you know, made a lot of noise. So I was very pleased with my 2019. I feel like I locked in, I focused, but I still feel like I'm not 100%. You know, I think this is going to be that determining factor.
Solidify the year.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotcha. And Lady J, same question?
I've had a great 2019. I can't even, hold on real quick.
That's right. Get them kids in order. Get them in order. Get them in order.
We always do this, right? When we
Mute
do
the phone.
Skype.
You hear the shit go mute. You know what it is. And you go, I got him. I know. I mute that shit. It's going
Okay,
down.
so
Look how she came back.
as far as my 2019 goes, I feel like I had a phenomenal year. And nobody can take nothing from me. I had Farrah in the beginning of the year. I had Yoshi. Nobody knows Matrix, so no point in me naming her.
Nah,
I was supposed to battle Holmesy, and I'm kind of upset that didn't go down. The whole event ended up getting canceled, so that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I was supposed to have KD. That didn't fall through in July, so they came back with it. So I'm battling him in December. And I was supposed to have been battling Vixen instead, but shit didn't go the way it was supposed to. So, and all in all, I feel like I had a phenomenal 2019, and I'm ready to see what 2020 has to bring.
Dope. And Yoshi, same question?
Okay, so
sorry, just for the record, I keep forgetting that Yoshi is actually there because her the picture's not moving.
You waiting for something to happen.
You can see Lady J move when she talking. I was like, oh shit, Yoshi's still there. I forgot.
yeah, I'm vibing. No, I started battle rap 2017. In that year, I did maybe 10 battles on small leagues, traveled, did all kinds of stuff. Nobody knew who I was. So I told myself I got to make smarter decisions. So this year, 2019, I didn't have as many battles, but I had smarter battles. I had Queen of the Ring versus Lady J. Then I did Gates of the Garden versus OG Prana. and then I got RBE next, and then I got my PG after RBE the week after that. And so when I look at it, I say, wow, I hit a lot of major leagues in 1 year, RBE, URL, Queen of the Ring. So it's probably my best year so far.
I got a question for the both of you, Lady J and Yoshi from 7 Metro from T7M Radio. He says, what's more important next weekend, getting the win or putting on a good enough performance to be invited again?
A very good question.
Both.
He always does.
Both. I definitely plan on returning, so I'm doing everything that I got to do for a return. But I win, getting through my shit, showing up, putting on for the ladies. It's a win all the way around.
Gotcha. And Yoshi?
Okay, so on the card we got some of the best females in the game: Mulatto, Ehart, Shuni, Farah, QB, Shayna. So I have to show that I could rap on the same card with some of the best females in the game. J2, it'd be nice to win, but we got a one-rounder. Battle rap's so preference-oriented. You know, I feel like Cassidy anyway. I'm undefeated. Sorry, Lady J, but I feel like I'm 5,000.
Okay.
You feel me? So I just, the win aspect, that's whatever. My goal is to show that I can rap with some of the best females in the game.
Gotcha. Question for you from 7 Metro from T7 Radio. Are there any advantages battling someone on a platform that you've been on but they haven't?
Absolutely. I already feel at home. So you always have that apprehension. Here's the thing. She just didn't do well in the last battle in Atlanta. You know, that was a choke. It was a win, but it was still a choke. And then not have been on this league and me have been on this league, I feel like I definitely have that advantage. And again, we're on a neutral ground. So yeah, I definitely feel like I have an advantage. I've never not been comfortable on a rare breed stage, and
Gotcha. What do you feel like, if anything, your opponent would say, you know what I'm saying, is like something that you need to work on, or your flaw, or, you know, your weakest, whatever?
Goodbye.
What do I feel?
Weakest link. I'm sorry. It just hit. You know what you say? You are the weakest link.
Okay.
Goodbye.
What's my weakest?
That's what he
I missed
said.
the whole. I was reading on here. I'm sorry. What you said?
No, yeah.
I was reading that, and then he talking about the goodbye.
Right. What do you feel like your opponent would say? You know what I'm saying? Like if Hart was here and she was talking her shit, what do you feel like she would say in terms of like, you know, what if I was Hart and I was like, you know, that ain't gonna work. But yeah, what do you feel like she would say is your weakest? You know what I'm saying? The reason why you're not on her level.
It would be my preparation, because pen wise, I feel like, you know, I'm beyond her level, so it would be preparation. Preparation. Yeah.
Okay. And Lady J, what would you say that young Smurf would say that, you know what I'm saying, you're not you know, ready for, or whatever? He got a question for you too. I'm asking in a second.
Like I said, maybe my delivery could be a little more polished, but other than that, I don't.
Went mute.
You say you don't what?
I'm satisfied with everything else. I've come a long way. I've learned something and took something from every battle, and I feel like I'm where I need to be. I've definitely advanced from where I used to be.
Gotcha. And Yoshi, what would J2 say is something that you need to work on?
He's already made it known that he feels like it takes me too long to warm up. I get that a lot. It takes me too long to get into the best part of my round. So with it being a one rounder, I'm sure he got that same mindset. I'm gonna start off slow, and he usually really come out the gate with the disrespect or with a crazy haymaker. So that's something I took into consideration.
Gotcha. Question from Young Smurf. What do you think the challenge will be preparing for a big stage in comparison to a small room?
This for me?
That's for everybody?
For everybody. These questions for everybody. Little cash though. There, go ahead.
He already know I mean, we talked about it. I feel like the biggest challenge is going to be making sure that it has that big room battle feel. And you're going to have to work the stage. You're going to have to move around. You're going to have to talk. You're going to have to talk to the crowd. You're going to have to talk to your opponent. Like, you're going to have to get everybody involved.
Well, just for the record, This isn't as big of a room as
Yeah.
people may think if you've never been in there. It's not a big room. It's a
Platform's
big
big.
league. It's
Right.
a big
Right.
platform. But the room is not, as big.
That's what I was gonna say. This is at the music room, and so
Right.
while we've been there, the music room is very, I wouldn't consider it a big stage. Huge platform, great platform, wonderful
Facts.
opportunity, and I'm so grateful. But as far as the stage, I just hope I got room to finesse it.
Do you feel like that may, like, I know for some singers, it's more pressure when it's a smaller room as opposed to a larger room. If I'm a singer, if there's a large route, I can't really see. All I see is fucking images, so I'm not really nervous. But if it's a small room, I see every fucking body
Love a
looking at
small
me.
room. Nah,
You
that's
like a
when
small
you
room?
Feeding off. Listen, my small room battles are, to me, the best. You feeding off the energy from the crowd. I love a mosh pit style where, you know what I'm saying? You making eye contact with your opponent. You making eye contact with the crowd, and I love a small setting. I feel like that energy is just it's tight. It's completely different. You feel a little disconnect on a bigger stage, and you having to scream and you got to project, and it's just a different kind of feel.
And that
Definitely
energy
is.
up close probably helps because you can't hear
Hell
all.
yeah.
You gotta
Facts.
rock the whole crowd in a big room, but in
That's
a
a
small
fact.
room, you just need to rock enough of them motherfuckers to get that feedback that you need
Right.
to energize you. That's how I think about it too. Yeah. Small rooms are good.
Small room forces aggression. That's a fact.
Yeah,
It
North Carolina
does.
TV. Gotcha. Mr. Milkman, I still watch Mulatto versus Cheddar. Best battle on the card. Best female battle of the year to me.
Thank you.
They put black on Cheddar so I could mold you.
It's crazy.
Gotcha.
I still had a crazy one I never got out to, and I forgot that shit.
I was gonna
But
say,
Cheddar
what
won
is
the
it?
medal. See who cheese is greater. I forgot it though. So no cheese greater.
Yeah, I get that.
You got
Great
it. I
cheese,
see you doing the
great cheese.
motion.
Yeah, great cheese.
Mhm.
It might look like
Thank
something
you,
else, but
though.
it's great.
That was like my favorite battle to date right now. That's my favorite battle. I love Cheddar. I think she's amazing. So that was fire.
That's your favorite battle today of all your battles?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. As far as back and forth, where I can watch all 3 rounds from both of us back and forth, it would definitely be that one.
Gotcha. Lady J, you have a favorite battle of yourself?
I'm gonna probably say me versus Farrah. Me versus Farrah, but like I said, my K9 battle, that's the one that I say everybody's sleeping on. Me versus K9, that's my favorite battle, but as far as the name goes, I would probably say me versus Farrah or me versus TAS.
Okay. And Yoshi, you have a favorite battle of yours that you can watch over and over?
Yeah, I said it a little bit earlier. Me versus Diablo. I did that out in Memphis, INBL League. I did that maybe my 5th or 6th battle. I don't remember. I lost count. But I know I was like 3 months pregnant. I did a lot of battles pregnant. I'm just so tiny you couldn't tell. I just was looking a little thick. So I always like to look at myself like, damn, bitch, you was hungry.
Gotcha. I know, I'm not cutting you short, Yoshi, but I know you're on a time constraint. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to get back to work, making your money, doing what you do. But, if you all can't be in the building, definitely tune into the pay-per-view to watch Yoshi do her thing. Yoshi, I'm actually rooting for you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to take home this win, sweetie. No pressure.
Team ladies.
But I'm
No, that's the plan. Team ladies. It's probably harder for the battles like Mulatto and Hart and QB and Shayna because it's team ladies all around, so it's harder for me to pick. But all around, I got team ladies winning.
Gotcha. But yeah, go back to work. I don't want you getting fired on account of this. But once again, thank you, Yoshi. Before you go, let people know where they can find you at.
Everything _ Yoshi G. Y'all make sure to follow me, fuck with me, my YouTube channel, Yoshi Flagging. You'll see me in the comments if you watch this channel. Make sure y'all support the movement. Watch everything. Lost in Translation. 2 oxtails and an empanada. Restore order. Show everybody love because the channel is fire. I love you guys.
Love you too, baby.
Love you
take
too,
care,
yo.
Yoshi.
Thank you. That's fire.
Question just came in for you from Top Tier Podcast. Ask Mulatto, does her approach and material change going against the vet as opposed to facing someone up and coming?
No. No, because it's Cheddar, prime example. my approach, wouldn't differ too far from what's going to be, going on with Heart. Definitely not. If they could rap, they could rap. I don't want to take no approach or go light on nobody and they come in there and whoop up on my ass because, I underestimated them. No.
Right. The dope thing I think that's going to happen with your battle, and it's not to take anything away from anyone else's, but just in terms of a lot of times, sometimes if I'm like, doing errands or whatever, there are certain battles that I can just put on and listen to. I don't have to watch.
Right.
So I feel like with you and Hart, like let's just say, and I hate to do this, if it were a couture battle, and this is not, anything shading couture. If it were a couture battle, I would let me watch this because she's gonna put on a performance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna listen, but I also have to watch. And it's not taking anything away from you two, but I think that's one of the great things about the both of you. I know I can just sit there and listen and be like, damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that one thing about this battle between the two of you is definitely gonna be, a great war of words. You know what I'm saying, from the both of you. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. That's a lot of battles I just play and listen to as opposed to something that's like, you gotta watch.
Yeah.
Performing, who you watch for performance. You
Right.
watch the performers,
Right.
The bar heavy ones, you could put your shit in and I go right to work and
Yeah.
my 9 to 5 doing what I gotta do, listening to bars.
Yeah. You still doing music?
I am. I'm writing a lot right now.
Gotcha.
Back in the writing process.
Okay. When can we expect to hear,
It's definitely going to be sometime next year. Sometime into 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Promising year. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Lady J, I know at one point in time, you had a track, that was your baby. I forget the name of it, but I know it was your baby. You still doing music?
No, I'm not. Between work, clinicals, and the family right now, I'm not doing any of that because, I got to get out of school.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure to try to hold on to 9 to 5, go to clinicals and work for free, and make sure I hold down the fort.
Gotcha. Walkney Flynn, that was no shade thrown at couture whatsoever, and I put the disclaimer out. I'm a huge couture fan. Yeah, just wasn't. Sometimes I hate when you have to.
It's just different. I got what you were saying.
Yeah,
some people have an amazing performance. Some people have amazing bars.
Right. It was nothing against that at all. And I reached out to Couture. She's a little busy, but we're definitely gonna make that happen. RC asked Mulatto if she would battle Couture, and if she does she know how to beat her?
I would probably battle Couture, and knowing how to beat her, Couture is different. She takes angles, she tells stories. I wouldn't differ too far from what I like to do, which would just be to punch her fucking head off.
Gotcha.
And my little bit of wordplay and flowing.
Gotcha.
So I feel like you can beat anybody with that if you have the right element and
Gotcha.
that you can.
Okay, Lady J, and I'll ask you the same question, Mulatto. Is there anyone, and you don't have to give out a name, let's just say, is there anyone that you're not interested in battling? Because some people, they're like, as long as you're paying, I'm battling. But is there somebody that you're like, nah?
Yeah, I mean, where I'm at now in my battle career, I'm not just going to take any name. But, I mean, if they got a hell of a bag, then yeah. But I'm not just going to take anybody. Honestly, when I consider an opponent, I'm like, is this person promoting their stuff? If they're going to continue, is this something that they just pop out and decided one day, oh, I'm going to rap today and I'm not going to rap next week because we're not going to continue to resonate views if this person got one battle and never battling again. Like, I need them to be taking some pride in their craft. I need to know that you're going to continue battling because every time you battle, somebody else got to go watch our battle to even do the game tape, the work on you. So I need somebody who's going to help my views continue to grow. I can't just be battling anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And are there some that you're like not interested,
Yes.
that have been probably thrown your way?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what were the reasons that you weren't interested?
I want to be motivated by who I battle. I want to respect their pen. So I care more about that than their activity or how much they're doing or how often they battle. I want somebody who's going put a flame up under my ass and make me want to go crazy. That's what I want in any opponent that I have. So I've turned a lot down just because
Gotcha.
I didn't feel that way about them.
Okay. Question from What's It To You, who feels like I've been ignoring them. With all the dunking, pushing, etc., do you guys believe it'll be impossible for women to go against people like Twerk and Suge and those guys because all the dunking and pocket checking?
I mean, well, here's the thing. What can girls do to look tough? Like, we're not supposed to look tough. You know, you deal with the situation as it occurs. So I don't feel like, you know, you saw it when Twerk battled Hustle. He didn't do anything crazy. He actually changed his approach and softened it a lot for her. And I thought that was fire, what he did. You know, it still demanded attention, but it wasn't the typical twerk that you would get. So I don't feel like that's something we even need to worry about. I think we have to definitely be more crafty than touching niggas' pockets and bumping them all around the fucking stage. Like, we have to really be intellectual when we deal with these men and just, you know.
Gotcha.
Keep them in line.
JJ Philly says Mulatto Pen is one of the best.
Thank you.
Light Skin Television said, in regards to your last question, Lady J, it was a great answer. Let's see. Shut up.
Thank you, Jay Philly.
Thank you.
Where is it at? Where the fuck is it? I just passed it. Top Tier Podcast. Is it important that they are battling on the big 3 leagues next year? Or does it matter as long as they're getting bags? Is it important that they battle on 3 big leagues next year, damn, this reading shit, this 5th grade education. Is it important that they battle on 3 big leagues next year, or it doesn't matter as long as they're getting bags?
It depends on what you do it for. I make a bag in real life, so I don't need to chase a bag in battle rap, you know. It comes with the territory, but I've done the work for it, so I would prefer the platform. I would prefer the name over a bag. I can get a bag.
Gotcha.
That's
okay.
just me though.
And Lady J?
Yeah, it wouldn't so much matter the name. That's just like me being on RBE. If I had to choose my opponent, I probably wouldn't have chose Young Smurf. No offense to him, but if I could have got a better name, I would have. But honestly, I'm doing it for the look because I know I got to prove myself first because I'm new to this house.
Gotcha. So
I got to earn my keep.
Right. Lady J, before you go, because we getting ready to tie it up, take it down per se, let people know where they can follow you.
You can follow me everywhere at the Lady J09. That's TheLadyJ09. And then Twitter just blocked off my damn Twitter. So I got a new Twitter, H-Town Lady. H-Town Lady is just like it sounds.
Gotcha. And one question before you go from Young Smurf. Do you prepare differently for different leagues?
A different one?
Do you prepare differently? Like when you go to battle on different leagues, do you prepare differently?
No, I'm preparing the same because the goal is still to make it somewhere from here. So even if I go to a small league, you still don't know who's watching.
Gotcha.
So you still have to be the best you no matter what league and no matter who your opponent is.
Gotcha. Well, Lady J, I want to say thank you, you know what I'm saying, for making this happen. We were supposed to do this about a week ago.
Thank you for having me.
And I fucked up. But yeah, it's always a pleasure. You see this right here? You see who I'm rooting for?
Facts.
No offense, Young Smurf.
You rooting for the right person.
No offense. I want you to. I want the victory. I want you to bring it home, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, facts. We got that.
All right.
We
you
got
have a
that.
good one, Lady J.
All righty.
All right. I hate the fact. First of all, I didn't know that there was supposed to be a heart face-off.
Yeah.
I had no idea. It would have been a hell of a surprise, but this is a great surprise that you're here anyway, and it's much appreciated. You are one I've kind of Skype or streamed like a good 3 times or whatever. You came through every time, so it's much appreciated.
No
believe
problem.
it or not. Before you go, where can people reach you at?
I'm everywhere at Mulatto Black, but on Instagram I'm Stifler's mom, stiflers.mom. That's it. Mulatto Black everywhere else. That's where you can reach me, but don't reach me.
And next week, what are we expecting? 2-0, I'm assuming 2-1, 3-0.
I feel like it's going to be a clear 2-1. I feel like it's going to be. I didn't have a light round. I didn't write anything light, but I've watched all of her battles and I know how she likes her particular rounds to be this one the strongest, and her seconds are always amazing. So, it's hard. You think I would never go up there and be like, I'm about to 30 her, but I feel like it's going to be a clear W. I definitely do, because I never wrote like how I wrote for her, and it's just different. I've never prepared in this amount of time, ever. Like, the longest I think I've allotted myself was the Cheddar battle, and that was probably about 5 days, that I prepared got all 3 rounds down and shit. I've never done this.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be different. Yeah.
Gotcha. Once again, if y'all can't be in the building, definitely get the pay-per-view event.
Get that shit.
This is something not to be missed. Classic battles. I feel like history is going to be made, especially with you.
I'm the underdog.
And
like I
you
feel
are.
like they really feeling
You
like
are.
I'm just gonna go in here and just get washed. Like,
Yeah.
so it's some pressure, and I don't feel like it's not gonna happen like that. It's gonna be an upset.
Did you feel like it was pressure with Cheddar, or no?
I did. I felt like there was pressure with Cheddar because she was newer, and I'm like, again, I felt like I was the underdog. I had the bigger name, but in terms of my preparation and me lacking, I felt like I was the underdog, for that reason. But
Gotcha. Before we go, I got a question for you. Is the bar exam gonna come back?
Yes. The bar exam is trying to come back with it. Oh, somebody put that in the comments?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers is too much pressure. Yes, the bar exam is coming back. I'm going through a little bit of difficulties right now, but I am, diligently working on it. I guarantee a bar exam before the summer of 2020. And the only reason you're going to see one bar exam, that's because I already got about 4 or 5 in the hip, or however you say that shit. So when you see one, just know that means that I'm back and I got more episodes ready to go, locked and loaded.
Gotcha.
Shout out to Mulatto.
Yeah.
Who was on the bar exam.
no, I was terrible. I need to do over. I need a whole do. I'm ready now.
Doesn't matter. It's fun.
It was
You
the
have
alcohol.
fun.
That's why I lost.
We're going to have more alcohol
If
next
I wasn't
time.
drinking, I would have smoked them.
Well, we're coming back again, and you're going to be
Yes,
on it.
I'm on it fast.
I got you.
I don't have a
That's a fact.
picture of you, but I have you
Okay.
here in person.
Yay.
Like I said, I fucks with Heart,
Yay.
and I fucks with you. So with these, I can't pick. But I know it's
Now,
gonna
you're
be
not
a
just saying
great.
that 'cause I'm here. You
I
really can't
promise,
pick.
yo. When I tell you, you weren't on something, and I was like, nah, you gotta get Mulatto. And you'll find out what it
Thank
is
you.
later.
I
But I'm
appreciate
letting
that.
you know I
So
fucks
he
with
was the
you.
one trying to push me out of
Man,
it.
listen,
I know how
man.
I'm do. You
Leave
ain't
that
even gotta
one right
tell me.
there, man.
That's why we
Listen.
got to go these 3 rounds. I already know.
What did I do?
It's what you didn't do.
There
What I
you
didn't
go.
do?
I don't know.
There you go.
Gotta ask the question.
You start
I'm just
shit.
here.
Once again, thank y'all for tuning in to the Queens of Battle Rap show. Make sure that you go ahead and get that pay-per-view if you can't be there in person to see this classic go down with Mulatto and E Hart. Can't wait. Everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a good night.